Did you know that over 70% of people actually visit your website using a mobile phone? That's huge. So you want to be sure that your mobile website looks just as good as your desktop. And to do that, there are a couple of things that you need to keep an eye out whenever you're designing your website. So this video is video 7 out of 10, where we'll be talking a little bit about the things that you need to be aware of whenever you are designing your mobile version of your website. So keep tuned. Now, you might be wondering, how do we make sure that everything that we are editing, since we've been editing so much to our website, looks actually good on mobile? Over 70% of our users are actually mobile users, so it is important that our mobile looks the part. So to visualize how your website is actually performing on mobile, you will head all of the way to the left here, to the right. You're gonna head all the way to the right and then click on the mobile item that says mobile view. And once you click here, you will see that that is the mobile view of our website so far. Now, if you agree with me, there are certain things that aren't just looking quite right about this website here. For example, there's a massive gap that if you go to our desktop view, it isn't here, it isn't represented here. So that's why it's so important that every single time you do any sort of a change to your website, you always head to your mobile version as well, to be sure that that is translating correctly, if you get what I mean. So to edit your mobile view, you're gonna head to the left hand side now and click on the edit button. And as you can see here, we have this section with this image, but text that was meant to be on top of our image here. And we also are going to reduce that size here to be more or less concise. And again, guys, this is an example of a website. I'm not paying attention to the design aspects of it. I'm not trying to make it beautiful. I'm just trying to make it functional. And as you can see here, now that this we've reduced our gap, it looks a million times better, and everything here looks okay. But like, see here at the bottom, there's not enough padding below that button. So to add that little bit of extra padding, I will bring down one little square or so of our grid, and it looks a lot better that way. Then our theme looks okay, nothing much to be done here. The contact us form looks okay, and that looks okay as well. But once you're happy with everything, we will click on save and we will click on exit. You need to do that for every single page you have made changes to. So let's go to our themes page, because it has been a page that we did quite a bit of work. And for example, I don't quite like how big the gap is in between the make it and the title here of that page. So I am going to drag that one square up, maybe two, and I think looks a little bit more harmonious that way. And I'm going to shorten this distance here. And everything looks okay down here. That looks okay, but like, say for example, I wanted to put the contact information before the actual writing. So that is how you move the blocks to one above the other, and then you can always fix that coming back on the website. And then I can click save, and I'll exit again, and then say that on our home page, if we come back to it, that image here isn't quite right. This is our top image, and we want the image to look quite nice and big, so we can try to make that a little bit wider, so it is a bit more harmonious to the website. And the image is also a bit cut off, so if we want to adjust that, we can perhaps remember what I said about changing the image, just drag a little bit up so we can see a little bit more of her shoulders, and we can click now and save. So basically everything that you do on your desktop version can then needs to translate in a significant way to your homepage. Now, remember I said there was a little bit of writing here and we couldn't see. That's because the image is covering. If we go move backwards, now you can see the writing. So certain things, for example, as soon as we landed on this page, the writing was here. And when I moved up, it went behind the image, and to uncover that is usually to do with the positioning of the layers. So you can click on the object and rearrange, send it to the back or send it to the front. This is how you double check that your website is functional and is looking good in both mobile and desktop versions. Our next video will be all about managing your store. So if you have an e-commerce as part of your Squarespace, this is the next video where we will be dealing with all things sales.